Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you're having a great day. We are going to be doing some of our math pages together, and I just want to make sure that we are understanding everything that we are learning this week. This week is hard. Making 8 and 9 is challenging, but it's also super, super important. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me, and I will be happy to help you. Or even if you're adults at home that are helping you have any questions, they also can ask me for help, or we can even have a Google Meet ourselves, whatever we might need to do. But we need to make sure that we are understanding how to make 8 and 9, because our next step is going to be learning how to make 10. So we want to make sure that we are fully able to make 8 and 9 before we move on to making 10. So please, if you have any questions, ask me. We're going to be doing pages 58 and 59 in your workbooks. I would suggest maybe this time watching and then going back and doing it, or you are more than welcome to get out your workbook now and doing it along with me. I just think it might take a little bit more time. If you want to do it on your own, that is fine as well after you watch the video. I'm going to start on page 58. I'm going to need a red and yellow crayon. For my class, especially Miss Hittinger's class, you need to make sure that you have a red and yellow. If for some reason you don't have a red or yellow, you need to find colors that are close to them. I want for this page, and once again, this is something I have my kids do in my class, I am going to be keeping my red first. My color red is going to be going first every single time in these 10 frames. Whether I'm making 8 or 9, I'm picking up my red crayon, my red marker first every single time. So if you have directions from your teacher to do differently, that is up to you. But right now, my class, Miss Hittinger's class, you are going to be doing exactly as I do. All right. So for my first page, page 58, you are going to be starting here. And I know I'm going to be making 8 because it tells me right here. And they have made it easy for us right now because they have colored off or grayed off, shaded off 2 of these boxes, because I know 10 take away 2 would be 8, and I'm not going to be using these. So just to be sure what I'm talking about, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 boxes I'll be making, okay? So I'm going to start with my red, and I am going to make 8 however I want, right? So I am just going to pick right away. I'm going to start off with 3 red boxes. And I'm going to color, shade, whatever this may be. You could also, if you wanted to do circles like counters like they did, that's fine as well. I just want to be sure that I am able to tell what boxes I'm coloring in. So I have 1, 2, 3 red, and then I need to pick up my yellow and I need to finish it off. Now remember, guys, they made it super easy because I know I'm not using these 2. So if you are coloring in these gray boxes, you have a problem. Please do not color in these gray boxes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should know that the rest of them are going to be yellow. 6, 7, 8. I am stopping. I am only making 8. I am going no farther. They have made it easy peasy because they have told us that that's it. So I did it. I made 8. That's awesome. So I have 1, 2, 3 reds plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellows. I should know that 3 plus 5 equals 8. Writing this addition problem is up to you. If you are unable, that is fine, but this is something that we should be starting to do a little bit, recognizing that I am adding 3 reds plus 5 yellows to make 8, okay? That's something we should understand. All right, I am done with that one. I am going to be making 8 a different way. I cannot make 8 the same way. I cannot do 3 plus 5 equals 8. I could color in 5 reds and do 5 plus 3 equals 8, but I cannot do 3 plus 5 again, okay? So I'm going to come down here, and I know I'm only making 8. I know that those boxes are colored off. I should be good to go. I'm going to put 4 reds. 1, 2, 3, 4 of my boxes are going to be red. I'm picking up my yellow. I started with my red. I'm picking up my yellow, and I am going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 more boxes are going to be yellow. That is a doubles fact. Once again, that is something we should know. 4 plus 4 equals 8, okay? Awesome job. I took 4 reds and 4 yellows, and I put them together to make 8. All right? Great job. If you have any questions, like I said, please ask, but this is how we did 8, 2 different ways. If you wanted to work with an adult and make 8 a different way, that's fine, but these are the examples that I'm showing you right now. There are plenty of ways to make 8, and there are plenty of ways to make 9. We will work more of that within the next couple days, and when you get back, we will also be working with these. We will work with making up to 10, like I said, for the rest of the year. So hopefully it's all starting to make sense. My next page, I am going to be making 9 the same way. They have blocked these off. You do not need to use them. They made it so easy. I know that I have 10 frames, but they're not full because these 2 are shaded in. I'm starting with my red, and I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm making my whole top row of my 10 frame red, and then I'm making my bottom row. I'm going to be picking up my yellow to finish it off. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reds, 6, 7, 8, 9. All of my boxes are shaded in. I have made 9, and I used 1, 2, 3, 4 yellows. So I had 5 plus 4 equals 9. 5 plus 4, 5 reds, 4 yellows to make 9. All right, down here, I'm going to be doing the same exact thing. I'm going to switch it up. I am only going to do 3 reds, and then I'm going to be using my yellow. I want 3 reds only. I know I'm only going to here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I did 3 plus 6 equals 9. My red started, boys and girls, I used my red my whole entire page. It went first. That's super, super important. Please make sure you are always doing this at home. You are not switching up your colors, and your yellow never goes first. I also filled in my top row first of my 10 frame before I moved down to the second. That's how it should be done, right? If you have any questions on this page, please let me know. I am moving on to page 59. For some reason, to me, this is easier. And I know your homework was set up the same exact way. I am not sure why they think this is more difficult. I would have switched my pages, but it's not up to me, which is fine. So we're going to do it this way. You're going to need a pencil as well because we're going to be writing some numbers. So they're having us trace. Okay, we are tracing. And then this is what they're telling me we're going to be making, so I'm going to be making 8. I know that for sure. And then they gave you blue counters. So they gave me a certain number of blue counters, and it is my job to fill in with yellow. So I need a yellow crayon for this activity. I do not need blue because they gave me the blues. So I am making 8, and they gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blues. So I would write 5, taking up my whole space, the sky, the fence, and the ground. My number is not floating anywhere. It took up the whole entire space. I had 5 blues. Now it is my responsibility to make 8. So I know I'm going to be counting on 5, 6, 7, 8. How many yellows did I use? 1, 2, 3. I used 3. I must write that number on the line. Boys and girls, everyone should have this answer. You are not creating your own this time. This is a for sure answer. You must have that answer, okay? So because they're asking you to make 8 and they gave us 5 blues, all I had to do was decide how many yellows I was going to be using, okay? How many yellows I was going to be using. If you want to take it one step farther, which I encourage all of you to do, 5 plus 3 equals 8. That's exactly what we just did. Moving on to my next one, I am tracing my number 9. I have traced my number 9. Oh, easy peasy. They have given me the same amount. I probably don't even need to count those because I know it's a 10 frame. And I know that if half my 10 frame is full, I have 5 counters. So 5 of my counters are blue. I need to pick up my yellow. I am counting on to fill in the bottom row to make this time the number 9. If you are confused on what you are making, please do not hesitate to look back over here. This is where it's telling you what number should be made. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many did I do? I made 9 altogether. 5 blues I started with, and then I had 1, 2, 3, 4 yellows. 5 blues plus 4 yellows equals 9. Please make sure you are understanding this. And your last one, we are making 9 again. This time, though, they only gave you 1 blue, 1 counter to start with. So I now must go ahead and fill in the rest with my yellow. Remember, I am making 9. 1, I'm counting on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not there yet. 6, 7, 8, 9. I should not have this square, or any of those squares colored because that would be meaning I am making too many. So they gave me 1 blue and I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 yellows. And that's telling me 1 plus 8 equals 9. All right, you are all done with your math pages. Like I said, if you want to go back and do it on your own, that's perfectly fine, especially the other page. If you want to create some new ways, please have someone check them. It's also like this on your homework, exactly like this tonight. Follow the directions I have given you because that is what I'm asking you to do. I appreciate all your hard work and have a great day.